Alright. Let's see if this actually works. I'm just waiting to make sure I got everything set up correctly since I haven't streamed on this channel in a while. Go here. It looks like I got it up and live. Hey, how about that? Might actually have it all working. So, it's late tonight. I'm unmuted and all that. Let me just double check. Gotta get some feedback here in a while. Okay, we are. Alright, so cool. Like I said, I haven't done anything on this channel in a while because I've been so focused in any free time that I have of doing my disc golf channel. And that's been a monumental task. But anyways, the reason why I am on here, as you can see on the screen, I'm going to be playing Hades 2. So if you're not familiar with the game, it's not out yet. I got Hades, I want to say at the end of 2019. And basically I don't need to go into a whole depth of it, but if I click on it here in Steam, which is where I play it, you can see here I by far have the most hours in this game of any game I've ever played on Steam. Just over 1,000. I was actually playing it just a little bit ago, and I happened to check my email, noticed that I got the invite to the Hades 2 technical test that I requested about a week ago, and I was fortunate enough to get an invite to that, so I'm going to be playing that. So I had to like scramble to set up my stream and stuff because I wanted to capture doing that. But anyways, Hades 2 will be coming out very soon to early access. The reason why I got Hades back in the day in 2019, it was on sale on Steam. Didn't know anything about the game, but I liked the artwork and this. You know, when I saw the pictures of the game, I was like, that's pretty good artwork, and it was super cheap. I want to say it was like 15 or 20 bucks, and I got it in early access, and I just played it one night, and I instantly fell in love with it. It's my favorite game on Steam. I would say it's definitely a top 5 game of all time for me across any platform, and probably a real contender for my favorite game ever. But anyways, it's super late tonight, but I want to get at least one round in of trying out Hades 2 technical test. And I checked everywhere. I think I'm allowed to stream this. I didn't see anything saying I couldn't, so we're going to play it. I have never launched this. I just installed it. So if you are watching this, this is the first time for me, first time maybe for you. And just so you know, and you should know, spoiler alerts, you're going to see some of the story that's going to be live in the game. So if you don't want to see any of that, now would be the time to click away. Alright, welcome to the Hades 2 technical test. What you are about to play is a limited portion of the game designed to help us ensure as many players as possible can have a smooth, problem-free experience with the upcoming early access version of the game, which I will 100... The moment this game is available in early access, I'm definitely getting it. Please be aware that the various parts of this game are incomplete. In this technical test, you'll only be able to explore the first major area of the game and interact with systems and characters available early on. We appreciate your understanding and hope you'll consider playing Hades 2 in early access if you enjoy this version. Thank you for playing. I definitely will play early access, like I said. I got the original Hades in early access. Now, Steam said there was no controller support, but that kind of shocked me. I think it's just because of the technical test. Maybe that's one thing they need to know. I don't think it's really important. The technical test will only be available for probably a couple weeks, I'm imagining. Let's go into options real quick. Hopefully the volume is okay. Let's see. Gameplay. Alright, just, I liked having my timer display on in the original. I'm not going to mess with any of that other stuff. Controls, I don't need to mess with that. It should be very similar to the original game. I know it plays differently, but as far as the controls go, it should be pretty much the same. Let's see here. Pause, tab, mouse lock, disable screensaver. Probably should do that, but I don't have a screensaver turned on anyways. Display. Switches to window mode and consumes your entire display. It looks like it's displaying fine as it is. You know what I would probably like to do? I didn't notice in my stream. Give me a second here. I'm going to drag my stream camera out of the way a little bit here. Like I said, I didn't even have anything set up because OBS is set up for my disc golf channel. So I didn't want to mess with any of my settings, so I had to launch Streamlabs OBS, Slobs OBS that I used to use back in the day, and use that for video gaming. All right, come back over here. Should be good. Display was all good, I think. Accessibility. Autofire. Music's already top notch. It was one of my favorite things on the first game, the soundtrack. I was actually, I had Spotify set up with my music feed down below my webcam there where it usually says what song is playing. I was like, well, I don't want to play music because this game's going to have awesome music already. So, there we go. We're done with the options. Let's hop in here and just create an empty slot.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
Death to Kronos.
I'm going to do kind of minimal talking here as well, just so you can hear the dialogue
for my family.
Everything of the game. But real quick, just so if you're not familiar with this part of Greek mythology, because it's kind of not mainstream, I guess you would say, and especially if you didn't play the first game, Zagreus himself, who's the son of Hades. Hades you probably know, but Zagreus is who you played as, was the son of Hades. He tried to escape the underworld. In this version of the game, as far as I understand it, we're playing Melinoe, who is the sister of Zagreus, the daughter of Hades, and we'll figure out what she's trying to do because, I mean, I know from what I've read and from what I've watched, because I watched the Supergiant's live stream, but I don't want to ruin that. So magic. Okay, so it put me directly into the first chamber, just like the original game did. Let's just go.
Lost souls. I'll make the Titan pay.
Now, one of the most important things in the original game was not taking damage. I like range. Not taking damage was always my paramount. So this is slow. Slow and steady. They got ranged attacks. Okay, I can charge that up. Okay, so that consumes my magic when I charge it up. Let's see if we can charge this up. Alright, so I'm not going to talk about this.
Just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, Sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
So this is Apollo, the god of light. I'm sure you've heard of Apollo. Which is one of the primary gods that was sad that wasn't in the original game. And somebody made like an add-on, a mod that you could put into it. But it would kind of disable some of your stats, so I never got to experience it. Alright, so your attacks deal more damage in a larger area, that'd be nice. Blinding Sprint, your sprint is faster and inflicts daze. I want some defense on this first run because I don't have any upgrades. So let's go Blinding Sprint. We'll have Lucid Game. While standing in your cast, gradually restore magic. Magic restoration would be nice as well. But I want the sprint. Whenever I play the original Hades, the first chamber, you get Athena every time on your first run. And I always go for her Divine Dash. So we'll do the same thing here. I like how this game has an inventory system too. We're going to be slow playing this because I want to kind of explore everything. So next chamber. Let's see if this...
You'll regret this.
Oh, that's right there. Oh, shit. So if I recall correctly, that status, days, just makes them less likely to be able to hit you because a higher chance of they'll miss their attack.
Who's next?
so right stick for inventory. That is ashes, mostly used for unlocking arcana cards. Okay, which we'll get to see what that is. So they got some tables here where it looks like they may be adding like infernal troves or, you know, whatever, merchant shops or whatever. And you know what? I haven't done a cast yet. Oh, we're gonna stay away from these people. So slow and steady. Keep them stunned too if you keep hitting them, so not give them a chance to strike back. Like I said, this is my style of playing, especially early on when you don't have much. I wanted to try to get that cast out seed, kind of what it's about. But yeah, I play this kind of range. The bow, the heart-seeking bow was my favorite weapon in the first game because I do like the range. Once I draw them in here, that I can start using my attack. It's actually first cast out. I want to see if I can hit him with my special. Nice combo there. Okay, so we'll gain some ash. Alright, so I can get a centaur heart for some more health, which would be the smart play, but I am greedy and I want to see my grandmother. Oh boy. Did I perhaps make a mistake? Gotta get out of here. I need to take out these armored sandworms, whatever the heck they are. Alright, we can just stay mobile, keep moving around, keep hitting these guys. So when I was watching the live stream that Supergiants did themselves, it seemed like the sprint worked different than the dash, but I can't right now tell what that difference is. Take care of you. Oh, I missed. Okay, no, I didn't. Get this other one armor broken, and then I can stun them because they seem to want to hang out together like they're best buddies, so that's fine. Sit there with your friend and die.
The Sigil of Frost.
Sigil of Frost.
Headmistress told me so much about you, and now at last we meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus.
Oh, I thought this shit was done.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back. You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
So here's Demeter, obviously our grandmother. If you don't know your Greek mythology, Persephone is the daughter of Demeter. Persephone is the mother of Melinoe and Zagreus. So, like I said, the first game, what made me buy it in the first place was the images I saw of the game, like the artwork. I really loved this. Like, I don't know anything about artwork. I just know what my eye likes. So I don't know what to call it as far as the style. But the colors and like the shading and everything, like this is my jam. I love that. And as good as the artwork was in the first game, kind of like I was talking about the music, I know Supergiant, they're awesome. It's already much better. Like in the first game, the art was really good, but they've added like some more animation, how like the leaves are flowing around Demeter here, and like the background scene behind her. It's a great upgrade. Everything looks nice and fresh. It's like, it reminds you of the first game and everything that you loved about it, but it takes it up a notch, and that's the whole purpose behind a sequel if you want to do it successfully, in my opinion, for those kind of details.
Grandmother.
Alright, so this is going to be an easy pick for me, because this works like other RPGs, like World of Warcraft is always the one I talk about, that the color of the item or the spell or whatever it is has a quality to it. So if it doesn't have like a color background, that's your basic. If it has a blue background, it's rare. Here in this case, if it has a purple background, it's going to be epic, and that's going to be close to the best that you can get if this works like the first game. And I'm using that, the flourish is the special, and that's what I'm using, that ranged attack that's really slow. But now I'm going to increase that damage by 80%, and it's also going to inflict freeze on them, which is different in this game. If Demeter was my favorite got in the first game, because her freeze ability in that game, that was actually chill, would slow enemies down. And because I used the bow, and I would use it with the who was it? Whatever aspect it was that I would put on it was the one where you'd hit them with your attack, which would kind of mark them, and then you'd use your special, and it would send out like 6 or 7 arrows all at one time at that enemy. So I'd instantly start stacking a bunch of chill and get those enemies immobile, because again, I like to play a defensive style. So freeze is a little bit different. Instead of slowing them down, afflicted foes are stopped for 2 seconds. Can be reapplied after 10 seconds. Anyways, it's epic, and I want it because of that. I'm going to be talking a lot because I love this game. I love this game already. This looks like a fishing point almost. Oh. Tool required. Okay, cool. I was wondering if they were going to have fishing in the game. They do, but I don't have the rod of fishing yet. I'm assuming that it will be rod of fishing. So here I got an option to go, because I did play the first game, so I'm only saying this if you didn't. This is going to be a shop to where I can spend my gold for stuff. I only have 67 gold, which I imagine won't get me much. So we're going to go to this other chamber. Alright, well that gives me 2 seconds where they can't hit me, and I can hit them. Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what, I like the cast in this game. I like how it kind of crowd controls them. It gives me a second to freeze them up and get that armor knocked off them to where I can then stun them. It's all about crowd control.
They're slowing down.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, they are no joke. These chambers are much smaller. Why don't you just chill out for a second? Took more damage than I want there. So what is this item?
Can use this at my altar back home.
This is Psyche, mostly used to raise Grasp to activate more Arcana cards. Alright, so here's my concern. I would really like to go for another Apollo chamber, but with that being a boss chamber and it being my first run, I only have 11 health. I don't think I will do well, and I want to try to get a little bit further and collect some more items so I can upgrade for my follow-up run. So we'll go Demeter.
Spindles.
For you guys are weak. I cannot wait for this game to come out. I was really hoping that they would have done another what's it called? Kickstarter, where I could have spent some money and got some stuff. Because I would have definitely got into the Kickstarter had they done one, but I didn't see one. I think they did one for the first game, but I just didn't know anything about it until it was in early access already.
Okay.
Alright, flawless.
On my authority.
Alright, so I can add her attack. Your attacks deal more damage and inflict freeze. I'm using special. Arctic Green, your casts repeatedly deal damage in the area and inflict freeze. That would actually be really nice. Now, the downside to that is that that's going to slightly interfere, if I read this correctly, with my special. So when I'm hitting them with that freeze right now with my special, it applies a 2-second stop, not even just a snare, a complete stun to them. But if I hit them with the that special, or not the special, the cast, that ring that slows them down, that's going to apply the freeze on that. And I don't think I want those two things conflicting with each other because of the cooldown. After remaining inactive for 1 second, rapidly restore. Okay, so this is perfect. I want a magic regen, and this does it perfectly to where if I can just hold still, it'll give me 35 every 1 second. So, because it's rare, so that's nice. I tend to lean towards, if something's rare or epic, I prefer to go towards those anyways. Get the better quality, unless there's something specific you're looking for. since I have magic regen now, we're going to use it. So let's see, I'm at 30 magic. We're going to stop. 1 second, look at it regen. It's nice. Yeah, so I'm going to use it. I can just sit here if there's slow-moving enemies and keep regenning my magic. Yeah, that flourish is hitting nice now. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. What we'll do is we'll put that there to slow him down. That gives me time to sit here and regen. You didn't know what to do there, did you? Once you get the armor broken, it's easy money. Just knock him down. Could use some health, but I don't know that I'm going to get any. Alright, so I don't have any of whatever this is, or I could go for gold. The gold would be nice because then I could probably buy some health if I get to another shop chamber. You know what? That's just magic, isn't it? I don't think I need... I'm pretty sure that's just magic, which I have regen. Let's go for the gold. Let's be greedy. Alright, work it out. Oh, boy. She means business. Thought I was gonna have her stunned for some reason. Come on. Come on, I know you were over there. See if I can hit her from a distance with this big bomb. Just get her knocked down while she's... I want y'all to chill out for a second. They come after you fast. Alright, we survived.
Coins.
Coins, check the area. I don't see anything else.
Can't recover here. Need to press on.
Some bones. Let's get a little bit of everything. I think bones you just... Yeah. And I probably shouldn't spoil that. I only know what that is because I watched the live stream. I like this magic system so far. I would like to get something on that cast that makes it stay on the ground longer. That would be nice. Just don't want to. I love this freeze because I know that like if I haven't hit one of these enemies and I need to get by them because I run right into his and I need to get by them, I can just freeze them real quick and run past. Next hit and I am toast, so let's try to at least get through this chamber without doing anything stupid. Shoot that. Need that. Oh. Alright, good enough. 50 bones. You know what? If I could get this heart chamber, as much as I want to be greedy and go for that pomegranate, palm of power. Oh, shoot. That's going to be trouble. Yep.
Return to shed
I was only planning on doing one, but this game's too addictive, so we're going to play a little bit. And I'll try to do some more tomorrow, because I got on here so late. There won't be any trying. I'll definitely be on here tomorrow.
Damn it. See what I get for staying out all night, Frunos. This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Who dares disturb my eternal rest? You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch. Speak!
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay if I call you witch like that?
Which worked for me in context. And a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
Stand tall and show no weakness. The rivers overflowed back there.
There you are. Come here. Time forced our hand, Melinoe. Nary a soul expected you to slay our enemy last night, on a new moon, no less. But you accomplished something of great import.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure at Mistress Hecate. The Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started. What is it I accomplished?
You're here to speak of it. Recovered in body, if not in spirit. You've not failed, merely begun. Thus may you learn, grow stronger, and complete your task. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos. And you'll know this figure?
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he'd die from that. Works on mortals, though.
I've nothing to report, Odysseus. Not yet.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
Is that an Anubis statue? That's interesting.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise.
Hypnos.
My altar.
Use the altar to grow stronger. So this should be, I guess, the equivalent, maybe, of
Mistress lent me the Arcana.
Mirror of Darkness from the first game if you played it. Alright, while you channel your Omega moves, everything moves slower for 2 seconds. That's not too bad. Now, with that being said, it's the only thing I can buy. It takes... Does it take 1 ash? Or 15 ash? I can't tell. Anyways,
The sorceress.
And that opens up 2 adjacent cards. When you exit a location, restore 2 health, or twice that if you're below 30. That's very nice. So, defensive or offensive, you already know how to play. Can I get this? 3 ashes?
The wayward son.
So every time I exit a chamber now, it'll give me 2 health back, or if I'm below 30% health, it'll give me 4. Well, you have less than 100% magic. Your attack and special, that's actually pretty nice. If you just keep using your magic and don't let it fully regenerate, you can keep doing 30% more damage. Or I can get a total of 20 health and 20 magic. I want that.
The Titan.
Did I get a lot of ash that first run? Restore 2 magic every 1 second. Yeah, Death's Defiance. I can't get that. It's 20 ash, 20, 10. Now, I could get this, still 20% more damage to foes in your cast, but I don't think I want to. Death Defiance is the next thing I really want. I would like another sprint, but I can't get that.
That'll do.
So what else can I do? Because this thing's still glowing. Can't get anything else in here. Oh, I could get that. Maybe that's why it's telling me. I got what I want there.
The arms of night are now at my disposal.
These are my weapons.
Or shall be, soon enough.
That takes 1 silver, it looks like.
Much more than just the staff bathing in there.
A battle lost. But this is war, young one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20.
Skelemius.
Commander Skelemius, sir.
I am ensnared.
So this is your training dummy.
Get all your magic back.
Did I just... Okay.
Death to Kronos. I'll see to that. No one is more prepared. Beyond the mists of Erebus, there should be a way down. Too risky heading through Elysium. And too risky to stay. All right, it's time.
See, like, they used to have these little areas of the original Hades that you could go stand to, and it would kind of shift the screen up and show. But they, again, increased it a notch. They went up to the next level where they add, like, that dialogue where you can see right over your character's shoulder and stuff. So, pretty cool. Did I talk to everyone? I thought I didn't talk to one person, but I didn't see her.
The task comes fast.
So I don't think... Oh, this looks like a keepsakes container. Alright, so we should be able to come down here and try to go out.
Find the Titan, slay the Titan.
And do another run. So if you didn't play the first game...
The Trident Sigil.
That's the whole purpose of this game. It's a cycle of death where you eventually are going to die. And then all the stuff you had accumulated on that run, you go and spend those points or those commodities or whatever to increase your power to make the next attempt more successful.
You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Long-lost niece, you live! We thought you met the same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
So there's Poseidon. Alright, so nothing, these are all common. Nothing epic, nothing rare. Wave Strike, your attack hit foes with a splash that knocks other foes away. 15 splash damage. Wave Flourish, your special hits foes and splash that knocks other foes away. Your Sprint deals damage on impact and knocks foes away, but uses 5 magic per hit. I don't want to do that. I'm going to go with the Flourish again, even though I'm hesitant to try to save that for maybe getting a better... like epic or rare.
All of you gather round.
Yeah, I like how doing that Omega now slows everyone down. There's some magic regen.
Don't have the means just yet.
Okay.
Within mist-shrouded labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead, awaiting judgment that shall never come.
They'll be judged soon enough.
Alright, so only one option here for bones.
Woods take you.
I need to be a little bit careful with my magic. Make sure that I have some available until I get a regen.
What you did to me.
First game didn't have magic, so I like how this adds that aspect. That is just pure magic, I believe. Or we can go meet Apollo again. Going with Apollo. Like I said, they're up for the range challenge. They move quick once they get going.
Kronos is up to something, but not even Athena knows what. His assaults on Olympus always fail, even if they've kept us occupied. What's his next move?
Alright, so your attack deals damage in a larger area, plus 40%. The blinding sprint again, I don't think I'm going to go for that this time. Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times. And I don't think that consumes my actual... boon for my attack, so I could, like, next time I meet a god, if they have an attack, I can get that and then have a chance to hit it twice. Attack does damage in a larger area. You know, let's just get the Nova Strike.
So bright.
Alright, go for some Psyche.
Come on.
Ooh, you almost got to me. Really would like a magic regen. Ooh. So here's another god that you have not seen on this stream, at least. Let's check it out. Another one that I was really hoping would have been in the original. So does your magic look like it automatically went to full when I left that chamber? Is that true? Oh boy. I like how Poseidon's ability does that backwards splash damage. So if you can stack these enemies up, you can kind of kite them around and get them to come in from behind the one you're hitting. It splashes around them. Alright, here we go.
I thought the fire goddess never got involved. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. Come to help the elderly. Oh, what a good girl you are. And here I was, just about to burn this whole blasted place to the ground myself. Now, here's a little warm-up for ya.
Okay, so Hestia, and this is just a placeholder portrait for her. Rapidly restore magic, but you have 20% less health. 13 magic every 1 second. That's, and again, I always tend to lean towards if something's epic to take it. Let's suit sprint. Your sprint destroys most ranged shots near you and inflicts scorch. That's pretty cool. Gain health and magic, but give up 1 boon. Selected by Hestia, it'd be Nova Strike. So I can give up Nova Strike and get 50 magic and 50 life, but this early in this run, I'm going to stick with this epic. I'll sacrifice 20% of my health to get that magic going, because then I can just continuously use my magic. And again, same thing here. I don't have much gold to spend. I'm going to try my luck with this boss, which will give me another Hestia.
A root stalker. Got to move.
Oh boy. I'll take 1 more damage because you're
Foul spirit. I can't.
Nope.
In the name of Hades.
Alright, so now, again, that suit sprint's back. Oh, damn it. See, now if she wanted to get rid of that Nova Strike, I would definitely do it to get my health and magic back up. But your special also launches a fiery projectile but uses 10 magic. That's okay because I have magic regen. So my Omega special, which is what I'm using, that big magic from Poseidon, that I'm doing that big launch bubble, will also launch a fiery projectile. So it's going to give me much more damage now because that's my primary damage user.
Hearth.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods? Not happening.
I was told to collect that, so roll for Psyche, only 1 option. I forgot I got my health back. Alright, so let's test this out. Let's go. That.
Damn it.
Magic for that, but don't worry, I've got regen. This is nice. It's sending that wave plus that fire. See that firebolt that comes out after it? Magic. Okay. Nice.
There.
Much more firepower, pun intended. Alright, so Psyche or Ash. I believe I need some Ash for what I was trying to do. Get those cards to get that Death's Defiance.
Silk cocoons.
Alright, so I knock these open, if I understand correctly, and it will
Who's
either
there?
have my gift or an enemy. Or some gold. Alright. So there's my chamber reward. I'm going to go ahead and take it. So I could leave now if I want, or I can keep knocking these open to see if I can get other stuff out of them, and I'm greedy AF.
Could make a run for it.
No running for it. I got plenty of firepower to not need to be running from anything. Miss. Knock them all open. I could go for a pomegranate to increase something I already have, but I'm greedy and I want to keep seeing these different boons. So we'll go see Apollo again. Yeah, the ability to just one-shot some of these guys is... Oh... Look, you can come get some.
Couldn't do it.
Have a lot going on. Let's go ahead and take him out. Oh boy. Those are the ones that you really want to avoid. These are all... I'm afraid of them now that we don't have armor.
That light.
Alright.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, so after you take damage, your foe takes damage and puts daze on all foes. I'm going to increase that sprint speed, because again, it's rare. We had this earlier, it was the very first thing we got.
I accept this gift. Let me see.
Alright, gold or magic. I don't need the magic, if I'm understanding that correctly, and I'm greedy, so we want gold. Just in case we come across the shop. Oh boy, I gave him too much time. Oh, I gave him too much time to catch up to me. I probably missed. Killing me again, little buddy. Alright, bones or psyche? I'm doing pretty good on psyche. Let's go for some bones. One more boons. I'm greedy. I'm always love getting boons. tried. Y'all tried. Y'all tried to get me. Too good for you. Butts.
Some bones for later use.
There. Oh, man. I want to go in the shop because I got the gold for it. But I can't pass up a Daedalus hammer.
A Daedalus hammer.
So the Daedalus hammer allows you to modify the core mechanics of your weapon. So melting swipe, your dash strike, which I'm not using, hits a larger area and destroys 60% of any armor. So that would be nice for wiping out armored foes, but I like my range. Your special bounces towards 2 more foes, dealing plus 10% damage. I'm already using that special, so that'd be a great one. Your Omega attack hits 2 times, but no longer strikes behind you. I'm not using the Omega attack. I'm using that special for everything. So let's increase to where it shoots 2 more foes and does 10% more damage
Superior
per foe.
might.
And here is, oh, you know what? I made it to the boss. Now, I don't know the mechanics of this boss, so
Headmistress.
prepare for Poneth.
There she is. Welcome to the edge of Erebus. Well done, Milinoy.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate. I could not have reached this point without your guidance.
And in turn, you shall not pass this point without a demonstration of your capability.
My capability? You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy. Crossed flames awaken.
Sometimes you gotta try not to do maximum damage and just take what damage you can get.
Triple divide. Good fall.
Oh, shoot. Did not see that.
Arise, sisters. You strike to no avail.
I barely got out of that one.
We are as one. Beware.
I was gonna say, I think that was gonna reach me, but then I got scared it would.
Good.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm cursed.
Favorite
I better go. I better get going.
If you could
Eat
see
that.
yourself.
Come on. How do we get out of this shit?
I think not.
Jeez, get these guys burnt down. Oh, see, I did not know that was going to go back towards her. I'll just chew on that for a second. Goodbye. First attempt, I got her. Now, I will say,
with diligence and with ferocity, but surely there is more for you to learn beyond this threshold.
I look forward to it, Headmistress. What about you? Can you not join me?
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
Thank you, Headmistress.
there you go. We get whatever this
I passed the
commodity
test.
is, which is going to be one of your bigger main commodities. Now, I will say, while I was able to beat her, I had really good boons. And I do remember a little bit of the tactics from watching the live stream that Supergiant did.
Cinder.
But as you can see here, this is the extent of the technical test, as far as at least for as far as you can go in the story mode of the game.
Thus did Melinoi, the underworld's vengeful daughter, delve into the outskirts of her realm in search of her ancient, hateful foe, the Titan Kronos. Time itself, and time supposedly cannot be stopped. Acclaim the princess has her reasons to dispute. Hers is a tale that shall withstand time, yet it requires time as well. For now, a cruelly abrupt end shall have to do.
Return to Shadow now.
Alright. Test complete. This is as far as Princess Melinoi can go in the Hades 2 technical test. However, we plan to launch the game in early access quite soon, and that version will have much more to discover. Until then, this technical test is helping us ensure the game runs smoothly and problem-free for as many players as possible, so we can start early access in a state that we hope is worth your while. I have zero doubts that that'll be the case. You have defeated Headmistress Hecate 1 times out of 5, at which point please consider your participation in the technical test to be complete. Thank you for playing Hades 2. Thank you, Supergiants, for letting me play Hades 2, because I was really jealous that I didn't get in the invite in the first wave or two, but what a great email to get today. Love it. It makes me want to die before killing that boss those remaining 4 times, so I can keep playing as much as I want. But that's it for tonight's live stream. We're going to go ahead and end this because it's getting late and I do got to work in the morning, get the kids off to school and stuff. But I will plan on playing tomorrow evening, and of course I will stream it if I do that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.